Hey everyone, John here. In today's video, I'm going to be going over my progress with my equity research email. Over the past couple of weeks, I've been working on my coding ability. So I'll show you my Codecademy. Right now, I'm about 85% done my first course. I think this course took me like 20 hours to do so far, or maybe more. I'm not sure, but it's a pretty long course. I also did some of this course and then some of this course just for fun. But yeah, I think I will finish this course by the weekend, and then I'll probably move on to build a machine learning model because that's what I'm interested in. But yeah, so let's go over my equity research email progress. Right now, I'm trying to figure out how I can disrupt the equity research industry. Ooh. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I was actually part of this equity research challenge back when I was in school. It's pretty fun. So what you would do is you would build an equity research report. You would have a CFA mentor, and that CFA mentor would kind of guide you on how to build a full equity research report. So it would be like, it would be 10 pages plus, I think, another 10 pages of appendices. But yeah, it would have like an executive summary. It would have like a business overview, industry overview, competitive positioning, investment summary, valuation, investment risks, and whatnot. Unfortunately, my team didn't win. Sad face. But yeah, like I had a really fun time doing it. So if you're in university and you have the opportunity to, I would highly recommend it. So what I'm doing with my equity research emailer is I'm using the CFA Research Challenge finalists or winners. So in 2024, it looks like University of Waterloo won. In 2023, it looks like University of Sydney won. 2022, Northern Illinois University. 2021, Norwegian Business School won. But they all have their equity research reports available online. And what I'm doing is I'm using these as exemplars for my equity research email, right? But what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to, on my current, let me just walk you through the code. So I'm importing IPython display, datetime, and then my API key. I know I should really use an environment variable. I will one day. Pandas, I'm bringing in matplotlib. I'm bringing in the yfinance API and then the Google Gen AI. Most of the information that I'm grabbing right now is from yfinance. Eventually, I'm going to be using my AI enhanced web scraper to pull in more information, more up-to-date information to this equity research report. But yeah, so I try to practice what I've learned. So for example, here I practice making an if statement. So if the ticker has a period in it, run this, otherwise run this. And then that's just a way for me to practice. And then I've got me making the output for the equity research report. Right now, I've tried experimenting with either a MD file, a docx file, or a PDF file. I think I might go towards the docx file just because it's easier. So what I could do is I can append everything to the docx file, and then hopefully it formats everything nicely. But if it doesn't, then I can just do it myself. And it's already within the docx file. With a PDF file, that's pretty hard to do, right? Because it's a PDF. And with the MD file, you can't really have images. I'm not sure how it works, but every time I try to bring an image into like an MD file, unfortunately, I just get the link. So apparently I have to make the image available online, and then it will appear in the MD file. But yeah, that's how that's going. And then I bring in Google Gemini. The reason why I'm bringing in Google Gemini instead of any other API to do this equity research report is because of cost. I don't know if you guys also follow my brother's YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description to his YouTube channel, but this guy literally spent $120 on Chatgpt API in one night. You will not catch me wasting money like that. Actually, I don't think he wasted money, because he's gonna get hopefully some good reports out of it. But I'm going to tune in to see whether or not OpenAI O1 preview even hits the top 10 of his evaluations. But yeah, so that's why I bring in Google Gemini. So I'm bringing in 7 libraries. These are 7 libraries I've been tinkering around with. So in this cell, you'll also notice that I actually migrated over from a normal Python notebook to a IPython or like a Python script to a Jupyter notebook, just because it's actually much easier to experiment with different prompts within Jupyter notebook. But yeah, eventually I'm gonna bring in some machine learning into this, so look out for that. Okay, so now this is another neat trick that I learned with yfinance API. You could actually call upon this stock.info, and you could get all of the information that's available to where did that go? You could get all the information that's available to you on yfinance. So you even have the information about like who's managing the company, like this person's the executive vice president of sales. You could get like the long business description. So Vestas Wind. Let me see if I can actually make this bigger for you folks. I actually don't think I can, unfortunately. That's a big problem that I just found out. Do I have to go back to Python script? I don't know if I can do that. But yeah, you could see that. You could see pretty much like everything that's available in the yfinance API. And then you can pull whatever you want. So for example, I bring in the company name because that's what I'm feeding into the large language model. I get the target price, the current price, the 52-week high, the 52-week low, and the market cap. Just for now, because that's kind of like a chart that I've noticed that most equity research papers have. So they have the date, they have the current price, the target price, the upside, the industry, the sector, the ticker, the stock exchange. But yeah, so I'm going to have a chart like that, similar to what they have. And I'll show you what that looks like. It kind of looks like this right here. So I'm eventually going to have that in my report. And then I'll also plot the price history. So like, look at this. This Wind System stock went from $100 to $300, all the way back down to $100. People were really bullish on Wind at one point. Looks like it's dead though. Trump and Elon Musk are gonna try to kill that 100%. But yeah, so you could see here, this is where I start prompt engineering the company overview, the company SWOT, the industry overview, the growth prospects, and the investment risks. But yeah, so what I do is I give it a quick little prompt, give me a brief overview of the company, and then I give it an example. So for the company overview specifically, I gave it example, founded in 2022 and headquartered in Mississauga, Ontario, CJT. This is an example that I liked from an equity research report that I found that I just used as a exemplar. right? And then this one, I also generated this one. I think this one I generated. I couldn't find one that I liked, but this one was like a SWOT analysis. So I just say the prompt, give me a SWOT analysis of the company in 10 sentences or less. And then obviously, like I gave it, this time I gave it Royal Bank. I found or I made exemplar while I was talking to ChatGPT about Royal Bank, and then that's what I used to feed into this prompt. And now you could see, like, because I bring in the company name into the prompt, it also, like, the output is nice. Like, for example, here, I don't know if you can even see that, but you can see Vestas is a global leader in wind, right? Like the LLM generates the output. And then growth prospects, investment risks. So right now I have how many parts of the, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is the company overview, the company SWOT, the industry overview, growth prospects, and investment risk. So I have those 5 sections right now. Plus I have the price chart. Plus I have just the company data. Like the crazy thing with this is, like, eventually when I make this into production, I could easily, like, if you use Jupyter or if you use IPython notebook files, you can actually easily convert a Jupyter notebook into a Python script if you follow certain best practices. So for example, if you don't use like a MD file, if you use the MD file, if you make sure like your Python notebook is in like synchronous order. So like you can, for example, me, like if I hit Control Alt Shift Enter and then I run every single cell in my notebook, it'll run from top to bottom with no errors, right? That makes it easy for my code to be transported into a Python script, right? You can see the code running now here. But yeah, okay. So what you could do is, okay, I see now. So I can make, so I have to run my code to zoom in on the text. But yeah, let's go ahead and try that. So for example, if I wanted to try Nvidia, right? We can take a look at that company. So if I could hit Control Alt Shift Enter. So on this code, you could see it run this cell, run this cell, it runs this cell, and then it starts generating all of the individual sections of the equity research report, right? But yeah, so that's my strategy right now. So I'm going to read some equity research reports, figure out what parts I like, build exemplars based on of the parts that I like, and then have a LLM replicate those. And then once I can mass produce a bunch of equity research reports, I will also be batch uploading them into probably OpenAI's API to mass eval, probably like 100 or so research reports at a time. That way I can like improve on these equity research reports, and then maybe I'll release the code if my subscriber count is high enough, or if I get good likes and subs and comments. But yeah, that's my progress so far. I've been working really hard to learn how to code. I think today I took kind of like a break from the Codecademy just to practice what I've learned. And I feel like I've actually learned a lot. Like I've learned how to really make, like most of this is generated by me instead of generated by an AI. So I feel like I'm on the right track. But yeah, please like and subscribe. Until next time, bye.